Hi guys, welcome to MQB Informal. This is Dr. Manjusha and I am here to help you with the journey of your AIPGT preparation. So I am back again with another video as I promised, and today we are going to discuss regarding the schedule that you have to follow for your preparation. First of all, what are the essentials you have to buy? So you have to get a good notice board which doesn't even cost 1000 if you get a bigger one also, and get a bunch of colored stick notes and buy a various sketches and also ribbons to partition your notice board. So this was my notice board during my preparation. First of all, it's really important to break down your goal and see the visualizing your goal daily will help you to stimulate your brain and also to focus on what you want to achieve. Okay, so my goal or else whatever it might be, first of all, have get a ribbon and get it partitioned in four or whatever boxes you want to have. First thing, have a box of goals. So my what the point that why I am studying MD is to get into NIH Kolkata or any or the JSPS, that is a Government College of Telangana or NIH Delhi. So get a stick notes for why you are doing this, why you are studying, what was your ultimate goal to be achieved in the end of this what focus journey. Okay, so write down that goal very clearly in with really colorful sketches which can be attracted by eyes and all. So write down the goal first and then go break down your goal into monthly targets. So in the next coming videos I'll be telling you if you have 3 months what kind of monthly targets you have to follow, and if you have 6 months what kind of monthly targets and you're an intern right now, just joined intern and you almost have 1 year, and what kind of monthly target you have to follow for the next 12 months. I'll be guiding you for the next 12 months. Okay, so have a section of monthly targets and next break down the monthly targets into to-do list, that is daily targets. So to achieve the monthly target, what are the daily targets you have to follow? Okay, and have a section of quotes which will push you daily, like quotes like you can do this, it's never late to start today. Okay, quotes which will stimulate your mind, which will push you for whatever you are trying to achieve. So that whenever you are zoned out or whenever you are not studying, you can just go through or watch your quotes and get stimulated. Okay, this board should be in front of your study desk. Okay, so whenever you're studying and whenever you're getting diverted or whenever you're in a trance in between, which usually happens, it's nothing new, so you can go through those codes and again come back to your focus journey and have a small section of schedule. What does it, this is what we are going to discuss today. So what kind of schedule you have to maintain to finish your to-do list, which will ultimately finish your monthly target, which ultimately leads to achieve your goal. Okay, so what does a monthly target include? So month has 4 weeks, so in 4 weeks what are the uh, topics in general you are going to cover? So for example, I'm going to give a brief example for monthly target and to-do list. So for monthly target, if this month I'm starting my preparation, I am starting with anatomy. Then in the first week I'm going to complete anatomy upper limb, lower limb. In the second week I'm going to complete anatomy abdomen. Okay, so for that, to finish the first week target, I'm going to do to-do list of a particular day, like 23rd April. I'm going on that day, I'm going to make sure to finish arm muscles, brachial plexus, and forearm muscles. And the next day I'll go with other topics of upper limb, and the other day I'll go with topics of lower limb, so that I'll finish my week target of anatomy upper limb, lower limb, so that ultimately the monthly target of finishing anatomy subject is achieved. Okay, so this is how you break down your target and ultimately complete your monthly target. Okay, so the schedule we are going to follow. So this was my schedule during my preparation. I used to wake up by 5 a.m. and make sure I start with a subject with a tough nature, or which I am weak at, like practice of medicine is a massive subject, and any other surgery, anatomy, so which needs more of attention, more of brain work, start with that subject. So because you have more mental energy in the mornings than evening. Okay, so start with a tough subject in the morning. So from 5:30 a.m. to 9:30, I used to make sure I complete a tough subject for the day. So maybe I will start with anatomy. In the first video I have given what are the uh, how you have to study anatomy in detail. So you can go through my first video, how to study anatomy if you are starting now for your AAPGT preparation. And I'll have a break between 9:30 to 10:30, that is my breakfast, and next again I'll come back and sit. So this is a schedule for people like me who can sit for more than 2 to 3 hours at a time, than having a Pomodoro concept of studying for 25 minutes and having a break for 5 minutes. People like me take time to come back to focus. So whenever I come to focus, I'll make sure to sit for 2 to 3 hours. For those, this schedule will be applicable. So I'm not telling only this schedule will help you to reach your goal. It is a schedule for mostly people who are tough to come back to focus. Okay, so who can quickly come back to focus, they can study for 25 minutes and have a break for 5 minutes and again study for 25 minutes. Who can't sit for more than 25 minutes with focus. Okay, so I used to sit, like in the mornings I used to make sure I sit for 4 hours. Okay, and then again from 10:30 to 1:30 I used to make sure study other allied subject, like make sure you cover 3 subject per day, so that you don't go in detail completely for one subject only. Okay, so if I start with anatomy in the morning, I'll make sure I study if allied subject, other to cover the other allied subject, I go with physiology in the afternoon. Okay, and again have a break of lunch and take a nap for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then come back to studying again. 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. I study a homeopathic subject. It can be anything, materia medica or repertory or organ and philosophy. Okay, so these subjects are endless, but you have to make sure you give 3 hours daily. And because you can't sit for elite subjects completely for a day, only 60% of the paper is elite, almost 40% is homeopathic subjects, or sometimes there are papers like 50-50. Okay, so you can't sit and give complete time for your lead subject only. You have to make sure, because there are only 3 subjects, you have to make sure you give time for homeopathic, one of the homeopathic subjects in a day, and coming and then having a break again from 7:30 to 9:30. I'll make sure I will revise for the day. This is the key point for the preparation, revision. Okay, revision, the more you revise, the more you can be on the game. Okay, you can't just keep reading textbooks, watching videos randomly. You have to make sure you revise the thing, because remember, for every 12 hours, if you revise one thing, it will be saved for 7 days in your brain. And for every 7 days, if you recall something, it will stay for more than 25 days. And if you keep recalling it repeatedly, it will stay in your brain for more than 6 months. Okay, so revision is the key. I'm repeatedly saying that revise more, so you can recall quickly and remember it for most of the time. Okay, how much is you study, how much topics you are going in deeper is not the important thing. Whatever the topics you are studying, revising them is the most important key in the preparation, whatever it might be. It might be any other competitive exams, UPSC homeopathy, or your PSC exams, any other competitive exams. Repetitive study is the only key to be in the game. Okay, and after the revision, I'll have dinner and make sure I will write down my next day's to-do list. It's really really important to complete write before your sleep regarding the to-do list, because this will go into your subconscious mind, and make sure tomorrow you'll be doing stuff with real focus. Okay, and when you go sleep with that kind of mind, next day is a bread for you. So it's like so easy for you to accomplish and fulfill. It's not that easy for the first day itself you do the schedule, because once you write down the schedule, it will easily take 1 week to properly follow. Okay, yeah, the only thing is consistency. Be consistent in following your schedule. One day you'll be completely in focus to do this. The first thing you have to do, the wake up time and sleep time. Make sure if you study or not in the first few days, like 2 to 3 days, make sure you wake up according to the time that you have written in your schedule, and sleep according to the time, and make sure to do the to-do list. It's okay for the first few days you don't accomplish your to-do list. That's fine. At least start with 50% of accomplishing your to-do list. Gradually increase the percentage. Okay, so at the end of a week, you have to accomplish your to-do list 100%. Okay, that will be a habit later, and you'll accomplish whatever you want to do. And it is like once you fall in this track, it will be really really easy. It will just take proper, make sure that it's a 21 days target. If you do this for 21 days, it is really easy for the next few months. Like it's nothing to for you to sit and get into focus. Make a target, write 1 to 21 numbers somewhere else, keep striking. Okay, like 1 2 3, first day I have did it, second day I have did it, third day I did it, like 21st day I have did it. Just write 21 numbers and make sure you do the schedule for 21 days, and the next few days it's like very easy for you to accomplish your schedule. Okay, don't worry, you'll be great doing it. And I'll give you how to make the monthly targets for people who are going to attempt this upcoming AIPGT 2025, and for also for them who want to write in a year, like in if you have 1 year of time, what kind of monthly schedule you can make so that you can achieve your goal. Okay, so always guys, I hope this video is helpful for you somewhere to motivate regarding how to maintain the schedule. And thank you guys, keep subscribing, keep liking and keep commenting. Like, share, subscribe to MQ Informal, and we'll be back with other videos soon. Thank you guys.